Hello everyone, thanks for taking a look at my video and my channel, and welcome back to Grand Union. Guys, this is my first video since my Animal Crossing Mystery Island villager hunt. And wow guys, if you watched that video, you know what a ride that was. So I was thinking I was going to do 10 to 15 tickets and find the villager of my dream. And it ended up turning into 30 tickets. I didn't have a real villager in mind of who I was looking for. Three that really kind of caught my eye during the Mystery Island villager hunt was Eunice, Rosie, and Claudia. So Eunice was a normal villager sheep, and I'm kind of glad I passed on her because I usually find that the normal villagers are kind of, I don't know, just kind of very nondescript, kind of boring, very plain. And I have Daisy on my island, who's actually really great for a normal villager. I mean, I really enjoy having her. So I really didn't need to have two normal villagers on my island. So glad I passed on Eunice. Rosie, though, oh my god, Rosie was so cute. So she was a peppy cat villager. And the only reason I really passed on her was because I have Mary, who's also a peppy cat villager. I didn't really want to have two of the same species animals, two of the same villager types on my island. So that's why I ended up passing on her. Plus, Olivia, who moved out, was also a cat villager, and I just kind of wanted a different species of animal on the island. So, and then the last one was Claudia. Claudia was great, and I really should have probably taken her. She was a snooty villager, and I now no longer have that type of personality on my island. And what makes that kind of rough, guys, is that when you go and visit your villagers, there's usually one of them during the day that's working at their workbench doing a DIY project, and they'll give you that DIY recipe card. And each different personality type, but the villagers, they have different DIY recipes that they'll give you. So now that there's no snooty villagers on my island, I'm missing out on that whole group of DIY recipe cards. So I eventually will have to replace that personality type. And I have three cranky villagers on my island. I have Tom, I have Kurt, and I have Rooney, who just moved to my island. And I'm thinking one of them is going to have to eventually be replaced. So it's kind of sad because I do like all three of them. They each have their own unique personality, even though they're the same type of villager. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. So let's see. Yeah, so Patty has moved to the island, and the last time I was on was the villager hunt, and when I got back here to the island, I actually went over to resident services. I did talk to Tom Nook, and I had him call Kurt and had him come down to the office, and we talked about him relocating his home because I actually wanted to put Patty's home back up on the trail where it used to be when she lived on the island before. So keep in mind she's lived on the island before, but she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't know any of the villagers, and so basically her character is going to be completely new, and I'm going to have to get her friendship level back up and basically treat it as a completely new character, new villager. So which is fine, but I really liked her home when it was up on the trail, and so I decided I wanted to have Kurt move. So it was a busy couple days with getting Kurt moved out onto the peninsula, which is on my island. It's in the upper left corner of the island in the back, and it's kind of right near Dizzy's house up in the back. So I actually put Kurt right out on the peninsula, and he has kind of the beaches around his home, and it actually looks kind of nice. And they moved the house down there, and the last time I saw him, he was actually moving his moving boxes down there, and he had some boxes out in the yard. So I think he was getting himself situated. So we'll have to go over and check out and see how he's doing. And that same day, Patty moved to the island where Olivia's home was. So I went to Tom, and I wanted to try to get her to move immediately up to the trail. And he said that he couldn't allow that because she just moved to the island. So I actually literally had to wait one whole day to actually go and ask her to move up to the trail, which she was more than happy to do. So she's actually now living up there, and I went up there and planted some of my tulips, which you'll see some of my flowers are now missing. I actually took those up there. We cleaned up the yard a little bit, and I planted some flowers, and then I left her a garden gnome as a housewarming present. So let's go up and take a look. It's kind of cool. So it's been a busy couple days. Oh, there's the money spot, guys. All right, hang on. I gotta at least do this. I always like it when I can do this extra tree. All right. So we're gonna take 10,000 bells and we're gonna plant it in the ground. And in 3 or 4 days, we'll come back and my 10,000 bells will be 30,000 bells. Not a bad return on my investment, if I do say so. All right. Guys, are you ready? Are you ready to see her house? So let me just say, I thought that she lived in a log cabin. I remember when Sheldon lived up here on the upper level, he lived in a log cabin with like a green roof. And I actually thought that Patty lived in the same type of home. But she actually lives in like a stone house that's kind of, I don't know, brown and gold. And then it has kind of a rust-colored roof. So I don't know. I guess I was thinking that it was. But when she lived here, it was still all very green and grassy. And it looked really nice. So I think once the snow melts away, it's going to look really nice up here. I'm really impressed anyways. I planted the flowers and I can't believe what a difference it's made. So let's take a look, guys, shall we? Here is Patty's home. This is her yard. Isn't this amazing? Guys, where'd all the trash go? Isn't this incredible? And there's her home. Isn't that great? So I knew when she moved in and I saw that she had a hose reel that she unpacked and put next to the house, I knew that she was going to be interested in like taking care of her plants and flowers and having a nice yard. So I went down, I got some of my tulips and brought them up here. And then Kurt was actually really nice. He actually asked Patty if she wanted the bale of hay that he used to have on the side of his house. And she said yes, and I've actually seen her out there sitting on it. So that's kind of cool. And she must be cooking something here on the camp stove. Very nice. But yeah, that's her home, guys. Her yard. And a garden gnome that I gave her. It's kind of cute. We don't have any campsite villagers today. So I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with my island. I'm really happy with this area here, this wood trail. I call it the wooded trail that goes up to the campsite. And then off in the distance, you can see the apple orchard. And then I also have like a little small Zen garden up here on the right. I'm really happy with this area. And then I just recently did this area down here with my 3 villages. Tammy's over here to my right. And then to my left is Daisy's home. And then the front here is Lopez's home. And I really just like how this whole area came out. I just think it looks really cool. I was originally kind of thinking I wanted to have my home over here. And I think when I first got this game, that's where I was thinking I was going to put my house. Oh, guys, there's a balloon. But I hate being here by the waterfall. It's so loud. And there's a waterfall here. And then there's a waterfall back here. So Rooney's over here right now. And he has this whole little area all to himself. I also kind of like having my home right here in the center of the island. You can see where I am right now. This is where my house is. And it makes it nice because anywhere I am on the island, I'm not too far from resident services or Nook's Cranny. And if I need to like put away any extra supplies, like if my pockets get too full, I can put everything in my house inventory or get supplies for doing recipes, stuff like that. So that's kind of why I kind of like my house being here in the center. So it might make sense to eventually, you know, put it where Rooney's house is. I'm not really sure. I haven't quite decided, but I was kind of wanting to keep like the village all together in the bottom left corner. So I was kind of thinking possibly moving Nook's Cranny I really would like to bring the museum back in and have it closer to like resident services, and I guess kind of go from there. So let's see what else. So if you guys have any ideas of what I should do, feel free to let me know. And over here where Olivia's home, Olivia had the house with the purple roof. Is there another balloon coming in already? Goodness gracious. Alright. Well, anyways, let's talk about the flowers. So, I had an awful time trying to get the hybrid flowers, the purple flowers. I don't know what flowers go with what flowers. I know I can look it up online, but I'm not very patient about planting different colored plants, flowers together to eventually get the purple. So, these all just happened to come along. So, my latest one was the purple pansy. So, I didn't want to get rid of these, especially with the wintertime. I know I probably should have, because usually there's not a lot of flowers in the winter. But I am kind of glad I kept these colors. They're really, I don't know, I think they're pretty. And then Olivia's home is gone, and I haven't really decided what I want to do with this area yet. I was kind of trying to figure out if I wanted to put Nook's Cranny over here. I was thinking my house over here, but I really don't want to be that far away from all the other villagers. And then the other one was the museum. The museum might not look too bad over here either. And it'd be kind of cool because it'd be right near the beach as well. Well, while we're over in this area, let's go over and take a look at Curt's house and see what he's up to. Guys. Oh my god, guys, what is going on over here? Take a guess at whose house this is. He's got a broken refrigerator, a lawn chair so he can sit outside. Oh, he's left his coffee on the ground. What's that? Oh. He's got his boombox out here on the ground, playing music. Oh my goodness. Wow. So the last time I was over here, he just had some boxes out, and he had a couple things that he had kind of put out, like his flamingo and stuff, but boy, it didn't take him long to throw stuff all around, did it? That's crazy. Guys. There's an oil barrel on the beach. Guys, do you know what happens if EPA comes by on their boat and they see an oil barrel practically in the water? This thing better be empty, let me tell you. Is this empty? Yeah, I think it's empty. That's crazy, though. What is he doing? Oh, he's got his barbecue grill over here. Wow, this is just a mess. Like, I know people can be disorganized, but I don't know. I was wondering what that was. It seems so funny to see bugs flying around in the middle of the wintertime. Like, that's just not a normal thing. Oh, poor Dizzy. Let's see what he has to say. Can you guess what I'm doing? Well, I can imagine you're trying to get away from Kurt's house, which is right next door to you. So you're over here by the river where it's nice. And you don't have to listen to his racket music that's going on. I am, ha ha ha, I'm sitting, Maple Sugar. This is super comfy, Maple Sugar. What are you doing? Hey, what's new, Maple Sugar? What's the latest? Tomorrow's the day folks come from Happy Home Academy. Tomorrow's the day the folks from Happy Home Academy come to visit. Okay. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's Sunday. So every week they come and they score your house to see how you do. The bugs in the floor always get excited when the Happy Home Academy comes by. I wonder what score I'll get. I don't know, Dizzy. Oh, there's Mary. Wow, superstar. We're seeing a lot of one another today. Did I see you earlier today? Let's talk. It's super nice out, but it's a little cold, honey butter. Whoa, you think we could maybe see an aurora tonight? Oh, yeah. That would be amazing. My night walk is going to be fab. All right, hang on. I think if I click the, yeah, here we go. I'm using a separate Pro controller, so the buttons are in a couple different spots. Let me look at my pictures here and see if I can find, yeah, here it is. So this is the aurora that Mary's talking about. So this was, oh gosh, does it say when this was? It just says 7/19. I'm not sure exactly when this was, but this was in the sky, and it actually is, it actually moves. It has like a rippling effect across the sky. The picture does not do it justice. It's absolutely incredible, like seeing it in real time. So I took a couple snapshots. I'm glad I did. The pictures don't do it justice, but that's what she's talking about, the aurora. That was just amazing. Oh, look at this Dom in the picture. All right. Come on. All right. So I know today is Saturday, so that means that KK Slider is going to be at the plaza. There he is. Wow, nobody's here listening to him play? Maybe they're all going to come tonight. It's like, oh, it's only 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not too bad. All right. Yeah, so guys, this is my island, and I'm kind of, like I said, thinking about like changing up this area. I was originally thinking about moving the fountain over into this section here, and maybe keeping the seating around the fountain. Thought that might look kind of cool. And then if I move my house out of this area, I'm not really sure if I wanted to move Nook's Cranny down here, or if I just wanted this to be an extension of resident services, where the residents can come and kind of hang out on the beach, because they do like to come down here a lot, and I'm not sure if it's because my house is here or if it's just they're on their way from their house to resident services and they kind of stop and hang out in this area. But I do see a lot of different residents kind of come through. And then again with Nook's Cranny, I was contemplating having the museum out here in the back. Oh, hang on, guys. All right. I've had enough of this. Let's get that balloon. Maybe. And of course, just walk away. Just walk away. Put your slingshot away and walk away. Yeah, so guys, if you have any ideas of what I should... Oh, man, look who it is. Bro. You gonna get up and walk away when I sit down? What's that all about? What are you doing? Hey, we meet again in Oh yeah, I did see you earlier. Wonder if we can see an aurora on this cold, clear day like this. Probably. Mary just said the same thing. So I guess I'll have to come back later tonight. He was floating around my house earlier before I started the video, so I think Mary was too. That's probably why she said she had seen me earlier. I think they were down near resident services. Oh, there's Tammy. So she's probably heading over to resident services right now. There she is. But yeah, guys, if you have some ideas of like maybe where I should move my buildings, keep in mind this is pretty much like what you see in the game is what I have. I don't have the online feature where I can actually download custom patterns or any of that. So pretty much all the decorations I have are all from DIYs that I've learned or have gotten from villagers or from balloons. And yeah, there she is listening to KK. Hi, Tammy. What's up, Chuck? Was hoping I'd see you. Let's talk. This weather rocks. I kind of want to just lay out and enjoy the weather, bucko. I don't know if I want to be laying out. Everybody keeps saying it's cold. It's a cold, clear day. That's why I got my scarf on. But, so yeah. Got my new villager Patty on the island. I have to be talking with her every day to kind of gain my friendship and eventually maybe get a picture from her. And I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this. And like I said, if you want to check out the villager hunt, and if you also want to check out my latest unboxing of Animal Crossing amiibo cards, I will leave links in the description below. And feel free to leave me a comment. I always love to see when people watch my videos and actually leave a comment. I enjoy reading them and hearing your thoughts and what you think of my game. So I think this is like my 14th or 15th video that I've done. I just recently started making videos just after Christmas, and wanted to kind of share my island, and wasn't really sure where my channel was going to go, but I'm actually kind of really enjoying sharing the content on Animal Crossing, kind of just like kind of a playthrough, I guess. And I guess a few tips and tricks here. I mean, a lot of you people have already had the game for a long time and been playing for a while, or maybe you don't have the game at all and you're just checking it out and want to see what the game's all about. So I guess you can watch me, because I'm pretty much going to be doing a playthrough, and I'm still pretty much learning as well, because I've never had the Animal Crossing series before. The Nintendo Switch Lite was brand new to me, as well as the game, and I've been really enjoying it. So thought I would share some of the content with you guys, and I'm glad you're liking it. So hey, feel free to leave me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to see future videos from me. I would really appreciate that. And check out my About section, where the video, the playlist, and the About is. I actually finally filled that section out, kind of what I'm doing with my channel, and trying to build like a small community here. I know it's kind of slow going at first, but I've already got like, I think 12 or 13 people that have subscribed, which is really cool. And thank you to everybody that has subscribed. That's really kind of you, and always appreciate thumbs up and comments. So, all right, guys, I won't keep you any longer. Have a great day. Thanks so much for checking out my new villager and where Curt's living now. Curt, he's unbelievable. But in any event, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you, I guess, in my next video. All right, take care, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.